What's up, guys? Welcome to another Tuesday evening drive. Let me tell you something. Last night, if you follow me on Twitter, last night you would have seen that I put internet went down. Won't be up till tomorrow. And that is a crushing blow for a YouTuber that has a full-time job. You get home from work and the internet's down. So I called Charter, it's my internet provider, and I said, hey, internet not working, let's see what we can do. So they tried doing some tests. They're like, no, we gotta have someone come out tomorrow and house between 8 and 10. And I said, well, I work 8:30 to 5, so that's not gonna work. And they said, well, what about Wednesday? And I said, well, let me see if I can get somebody to be there at my house. So called up my parents, and my dad said he'd be willing to hang out, or if he can't, get the Fat Abs, my sister, over there. That might sound bad. For those of you who don't know, my sister's YouTube channel is the Fat Abs, P-H-A-T. Anyway, so we have somebody there. So anyway, last night I got no internet. That means no YouTube videos at all. Where was I going with that? No YouTube videos. Oh, and I had just got my new computer, so I was wanting to test that out and stuff, so limited there. But luckily I still have internet on my phone, of course. So what I did was I made a video live, the rest of the live stream from April 20th, and it's like 3.5 hours. So I know it's a lot, but some people like really long videos. I don't know about that long, but it was from 2 weeks ago, and I didn't want to still put it into chunks because now I'm working on this past Saturday's stream footage. So I just was like, hey, let's put up the rest of it. But it's a great stream, and maybe I'm gonna try to just put together the highlights. Oh, here comes some brightness. Oh, goodbye face. I got no face. Oh my goodness. Let's see how much face we can get. It's gonna be half a face all over again for those of you who've been around that long. So yeah, but I made that live, and then maybe I'll do some highlights of it. But in that stream, some funny parts. Skids and I were messing with gravity guns, portal guns, and then at the end, of course, finished the automatic diamond generator designed by a dual gate. So that was an awesome moment. So I hope I have time to make some highlights of those, but I got a lot going on. Like I said, got that new computer, and I'd like to start recording on it soon. So doing some tests, getting it going. So yeah, but I didn't have internet, so I was like, man, I just gotta get stuff done. And I looked at it in a good way, and I was thinking, this is probably gonna be a good chance for me to get some stuff done that I need to. I was gonna wait to mow my lawn till Wednesday, but it was pretty long, so got outside, mowed the lawn, which was an amazing workout because it's a push mower and it doesn't have the automatic go-ahead thing. I had to push it, and it wasn't like, it had a motor and everything, but yeah, it was a good workout. And so after that, I did laundry, finished that up, did my dishes, cleaned up around the house a little bit, and it felt good. And I actually did some tests with recording software, editing software on the new computer, and then before I went to bed, I checked the internet again. Internet was working. So at some point, the internet came back on, so I canceled the appointment for Charter to come out and fix the internet because it was already fixed. So this morning, I get up, hit the snooze button for almost an hour, and then, take a shower, eat, do all that stuff, and I leave, and I'm running late, and so halfway there, I realized, I wasn't running late, I was right on time with no, holy cow, we just did a 3-way stop, we all landed at the same time. Okay, anyway, not running late for work, right on time, no time to spare, and I realized I left my phone at the house, and I left my work phone and all my stuff that I usually have in my pockets. I left it all at the house, and I didn't have time to turn around and get it. So I was without a phone all day, and that's why this video is going up late, because I couldn't ask you guys for the questions earlier when I normally do and record it after work. It was just crazy. So without internet last night, without my phone today, it's like it was interesting, but a good stretching experience for me, because you get so used to that stuff. You get used to internet and your cell phone always being in your pocket, and when you don't have access to that stuff, it stretches you. But it was good. Made the best out of it. But finally got home, got back to my stuff, asked you guys to ask some questions, so here we go. First person was Block BLOK, or BLOQ, who wanted to know my scariest moment. And I'm not exactly sure what the exact scariest moment of my life was, but the main one I can remember, my sister and I, we were downstairs at my parents' house. This was probably 10 years ago, maybe. Yeah, between 7 and 10 years ago. So, I was a teenager, she was like pre-teenage, and we were just downstairs watching TV late at night, and then Abby said, Joe, I see someone outside. We were in the basement, and there's a walkout, and in the walkout it's like a wooded area, there's trees there, and Abby said, Joe, I think there's people out there. And so instantly my heart starts pounding, and I'm just like frozen, because I'm like right next to a window in this chair. And my sister is over on the couch, and between the couch there's a coffee table, so Abby, she lies down like this, like between the couch and the coffee table. And I said, Abby, go up and tell mom and dad, just look out the window and see if there's anyone out there. And I am like slowly moving, about to get up, and then I hear, I don't know if you could hear that, on the window, and I bolt. Abby said it was the fastest she's ever seen me move. I bolted up the stairs, and we went and got my parents, and then I can't remember how they came in. It was my brother and my cousin. They were gonna go to Cedar Point that day and stay the night there, and that's why we didn't expect it to be them. So what they did was they got up there really early and rode all the rides and came back that night. So we expected them to be there overnight, and we were thinking, who in the world is this, outside? But it was them. They'd come back early, and that was one of the scariest moments. How do you guys like this no face? Man, I wish I had more face in this video. Sorry, you get eyeballs. But yeah, that was probably the scariest moment. A Dualgat wanted to know, what is the funniest video I've ever made or been a part of? And the first video that comes to mind when he says this is my Pungence and BOO look for a cave on the Minecraft fan server, where we're going around, and then that creeper blows up that random person's house, and it has the sign that says "Do not destroy." that was one of the hardest. That might have been the hardest I've ever laughed making a YouTube video. That video was great. It's in my videos with my brother playlist. Also, the latest Horse Race McGee video, that was one of the funniest videos I've ever been a part of. That was just great. Good question. The next one was Webster Maddie, who wanted to know if I could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be? Oh man, we're almost there. We gotta hurry. I would say, it's tough. I'm not really big into traveling, but I've always thought New Zealand looked pretty cool. It looks like, I don't know, everything looks just amazing from what I've seen. So that might be a cool place. Spiky Sarge wanted to know my favorite game before Minecraft. Call of Duty. Used to play it all the time. Still do. Boom. And last one is Kinetic 114, who wanted to know if I could smoke pot with anyone dead or alive, who would it be? Never. I don't really want to smoke pot. Like, I've never had that desire. I don't smoke or do any kind of drugs. I've never really wanted to. Like, I've had this conversation with someone a few days ago, and just like, I never was really offered it, and I never really wanted to, because I don't know the feelings you get out of it, but I just know that there are, if you get into drugs, that kind of thing, like, you can get addicted, or, kills brain cells. I don't know. I want to keep my brain cells. I like to be smart. I don't want to get addicted to anything. And yeah, I don't know. It's just that stuff doesn't appeal to me. I like being clean. I don't know. That's just me personally. But yeah, sorry to answer your question. Nothing. But if I could hang out with anyone, maybe I'll change it to that. If I could hang out with anyone dead or alive, yeah. That's a tough one. Well, actually, probably an obvious one. The only one to ever die and come back to life, Jesus. That's an easy one, actually. Yeah, probably the most famous and noteworthy person to ever be in existence. So that seems like a good answer for me. But I don't know. But yeah, what about you guys? Who'd be the person you want to hang out with, dead or alive? Anyone in the world? Yeah, put it in the comments. But anyway, guys, we are at our destination. I don't know if you can see this. I see it because there's lights. I've been spitting out bubbles from time to time. I hope you can't see that. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me on this drive, and I will talk to you later.